when you're a man that's constantly is the forefront of your family, all the problems come to you and you take them problems on.
Yeah.
You know, if my lady got a problem, I'm going to be the one to solve it. My mama got a problem, I'm going to be the one to solve it.
Yeah.
Brother, sister, daddy, auntie, grandma, whoever it is,
Yeah.
I'm the one who going to solve it.
Yeah.
And I accept that with pride. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's more so just kind of assessing who's actually appreciating what you're doing for them. You know what I mean? So that comes to play into it, and just really just starting to kind of just, like you say, you section it off, but you section it off in regards to, are these people appreciating me?
Yeah.
You know, does this person show gratitude for what I'm doing?
And,
you know,
and you know what's so crazy is, you know, a lot and talk about mental health in that aspect of gratitude. A lot of people don't realize gratitude go a long way.
Yeah,
like being grateful.
'Cause that's all you're really asking for.
Exactly.
Yeah, because what else can you what else can you really give me? I mean,
if I'm giving you all of this, what
yeah.
else can you give me in return that amount at which we know you can't?
Exactly.
So at least show some type of gratitude or appreciation for either A. I mean, look, bro, and people think, you know, giving, especially today, I feel like people think giving or helping somebody else, help somebody out is always monetary.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Yeah. No.
It could be actually a word of advice. It could be, you know, taking them to show them something they've never seen before. It can be just being in their presence, and, you know, you never know.
Yeah. No, that's real.
But people think it's all has to be, whoa, what have you done? You know, did you give me any money? Did you do this? Did you buy me this? Or did you do that? And I mean, that can, like I said, it could be family, friends, everything. They don't know that you may bring something to them that nobody else is bringing, as far as telling them about, you know, hey man, I saw you did this. You good? Like, I know you went. I know you told me you went through this. I'm just checking on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in their mind, they may be, you know, on their dick or something.
Yeah.
And they well, you just calling to check on me?
Yeah.
It's like, it's like, yeah, man, I'm calling to check to make sure you're good. I know you told me you was going through relationship issues. I know you told me you was going through financial issues. I remember us sitting down and talking about this. Really, I'm just making sure you're good. And a lot of people take that and don't appreciate it in a sense, and then I think that plays a big part too, man.
Yeah, no,
I think that plays a huge part.
No, it really do, because gratitude, just in that nature, is something I think, because we live in a materialistic society.
Yeah,
so
it's very vanity.
You know what I mean? So most people don't really
agree.
understand that when you say something like that, like it's not about the money, or it's not about a gift. It's nothing you can physically give me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I mean, even with, you know, on a day-to-day basis, just with people, just like
assess.
Yeah, you gotta assess. Cause like I say, even with me, like, it's like, man, what you gonna buy me? There's
Exactly.
nothing you can buy me that I can't buy myself.
Exactly.
You know, it's just like, what can, you know? So that's the only real way to really show that appreciation is gratitude. And that's why I think when a lot of men kind of go down that rabbit hole, because they start to feel like they putting out
more than they getting in.
More than they getting in.
Yeah, they don't feel appreciated.
Yeah, they don't feel appreciated.
Whether it be, and just to go off of that alone, I mean, if you look at the unaliving rate of men, it's way higher than what it is of I mean, I guess the other, it's only, you know, it's way higher than what it used to be.
Yeah.
And I used to kind of, you know, think about it and be like, you know, stock market guys, or you know, something like that, to where they just lost all of this money for their company or whatever is going on. But it's your average Joes.
Yeah.
You know, it's guys finding out, you know, certain things, and they're like, I've done all of this.
Yeah.
And this is what's going on, or I've done all of this, and, you know, I haven't gotten anything in return.
Yeah.
I'm giving.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they wind up
no
longer, you know, feeling like they deserve to be walking among us.
Yeah.
And that's a huge part of men and mental health, I think.
Yeah.
And I think that's an issue, you know.
No, it definitely is, because the thing is, even when you're talking about something like that, I think a lot of people don't understand. And me and you talk about this all the time. We'll say, man, we really don't understand what the average dude go through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know,
yeah.
so we talk about that all the time.
We do.
But, you know, and part of that just because, you know, who we are, and sometimes just the environment and the the other dudes that we're around, or in
are similar.
Yeah. So it's like we forget about what the average dude goes through on a day to day.
I mean, I heard a stat the other day, man, and I can't fact check it.
Yeah.
So I didn't fact check it, but I just heard it. I mean, they're saying like right now, and we all know sexual activity, especially for a man, is important. It's important. It establishes your status kind of in a sense. And it was a stat that like it's at lowest it's ever been. So in my mind, I was like, I equated it to maybe like video games or like, this or like that.
Yeah.
But then I realized, hey, maybe they just, and a lot of like maybe it's not their everyday walk of life.
Yeah.
But I can never put myself to think kind of like what they may be experiencing.
Yeah.
That's where mental health is. And I think mental health it's always personal on the person.
Yeah.
Because no one knows what that person is dealing with or going through. I mean, they can talk about it. Like, if I called you today and said, man, I'm going through this, I'm going through that.
Yeah.
You may be able to relate on some type of time, but you wouldn't actually understand what I'm feeling or what I'm going through. And I think that's a big part of mental health that, it's hard to kind of decipher, like
I know what you
your
mean.
feelings from your thoughts and everything like that.